Hi, thank you for stopping by to watch this little video about the upcoming summit, Finding Connection After Relationship Trauma. I have with me now one of my valued speakers. Of course, I value all my speakers. Nancy is a little bit dearer because I feel like her work working with couples is just so needed in our society. And I recently shared with Nancy that she's part of my plan for my marriage as well, just to keep it healthy. So Nancy, I appreciate you being a speaker and a donor of the summit. Tell us why you want to be involved in this particular summit.
Well, first of all, thank you for the invitation, and I'm honored to be one of your speakers. I think the overall message that you're sending about how to reconnect after trauma is such an important message. My particular topic that I'm passionate about is teaching particularly women how to set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential for any healthy relationship. And when you've been through trauma, sometimes you're either very timid about setting a boundary, or you don't know how, or you don't know what's appropriate. So that's what I'll be sharing at your summit.
Yeah, it is such a huge topic, anything about boundaries, because we have our emotional boundaries, we have our physical boundaries. So I am actually very eager to hear what you'll be presenting about. I also have an intensive on Saturday coming up, Saturday at 6, I believe. Let me double check that. No, it's 5 to 6. And my intensive is on boundaries. And so when I teach that this week, it's a free coaching. I'm going to be talking about you, Nancy, and talking about the summit, and that you're going to be giving a different type of talk than the one that I give. That's the beautiful thing about collaboration with other providers. There's just such collective wisdom when we all work together to empower survivors and just our clients in general how to be a better version of themselves and for their relationships. Yeah,
And each person, each of us, we filter it through our own experience. We filter our message through our own experience and have a different take on it. And sometimes your take on boundaries will make sense to someone where other people find my take on boundaries makes sense. So
that's
we're
right.
we're adding value to each other about this topic.
Absolutely. Can you just share really quickly about your business and like a couple of the offerings that you have ongoing so people can look you up in advance if they want to know a little more?
Well, they can look me up in advance at Nancy Landrum, LANDRUM.com. And I primarily work with couples to teach them how to talk without fighting. This came from my own experience with my marriage to my late husband, Jim. We loved each other very much, but we couldn't seem to figure out how to manage conflict without terrible fighting. And it became so painful that we swallowed our pine and began looking for help, and finally found a coach that just taught us some simple, basic how to deliver a message in a neutral way rather than an attacking way, and how to listen to each other. Because, of course, when you're fighting, two people are talking and nobody's listening. So we had to learn how to listen to each other. And along that line, there is an online course called Millionaire Marriage Club for couples that can take themselves through a course to learn these skills. Or there's my book, How to Stay Married and Love It. My journey with a drug addicted son is basically where I learned how to disconnect from codependency and how to set good boundaries. So lots of experience that I've ended up putting into books and the coaching practice that I have.
Yes, I love that you have both the professional experience and the personal experience. I think that marriage of those two things make you a very credible, trusting coach, right? So I'm really excited, Nancy, to host you. Thank you so much for all you do to support Heal, Thrive, Dream, and we want to support you back. So wherever you see this video, we will tag you, but you're welcome to say a little more about yourself or put any links that you're welcome to do. Whatever you would like to help promote yourself as well, because you have offers that people need. So it's a service.
Okay. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that very much.
Yes. Thank you too, and have a wonderful day. And thank you everybody for watching us.